Holy moly, you read fast. Well, it's past the due date, and I hope I'm not kicked out of the book club, but I timed myself, and I can only read 12 pages in half an hour. So, that book took me a while. But I guess here's my review. So, it's a story of a bunch of people on an airplane that crashes on an island, and all of these people come together and meet up with this one guy who they take as their leader, Ralph, and they come together, and there's this strange beast, and there's a fat guy, and I don't know, it's kind of, I feel like I've heard this story before. So after they're on this island for a while, there's Ralph, and then there's Jack. And Ralph's he was proclaimed the leader because he found the conch, but it's kind of stupid because everything that he's ever done that made him a leader was what Piggy told him. Pretty much Piggy did everything, but he was fat, so no one listened to him, so it's kind of sad. But and then there's Jack, who's thinks he's awesome because he is in the choir. It's just kind of lame, but everyone starts getting afraid of the beast, which I totally would be terrified if I was a little kid stuck on an island. Even if I thought I was badass, I'd be really scared of the island. But so they do hunts and stuff and do boy stuff, and so they kind of split up later on in the book, and it's kind of Ralph versus Jack, and Jack has his hunters, which are kind of the savages, kind of like the John Locks of the island, and while Jack is kind of Jack is the Lock, but not the Jack. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Mixed up. They also picked the name Jack. Lord of the Flies, Lost. Anyways. So Jack and his guys do kind of a sacrifice, like the ancient Mayans, and they cut the pig's head off, or the sow or whatever, and poor Simon finds it and kind of trips out, and this beast, Lord of the Flies, tells him he's gonna have fun with him, and it says that Simon will never escape from him, and that he exists within all men. It's kind of another thing too. Sorry, I'm weird about symbolism today, but it's sin kind of. It's there, but you can't really escape it, and it's no matter what you do, and it's human nature, like Madonna says. And he sees the dead parachutist person, which kind of sucks because they could have been saved apparently if there was a war going on overhead. But and he realizes that the beast isn't there, it's just within everyone, and so when he tries to tell everyone, they're all going crazy, and when they see Simon come, they kill him with their hands and their teeth, which is really sad because he's like a little boy. And so I don't know. This book is kind of like bashing on human nature. Like you have your humanity and you have like your, I can't think of the word, your civilness. Anyways, the second time I try to think of the word, but you have that, and it's like savanity. Anyways, so you have that, but it's like it could be turned around like that. Like you're, just because you're brought up in London and you're part of the choir and everything doesn't mean that with environment change and everything you can just turn back into an animal. It's like humans really aren't that civilized. I don't really believe that, but obviously William Golding doesn't really have very much faith in human nature and how like people react in situations. I honestly, if I was trapped on an island, I don't think I could kill anyone. I don't think I could. I'd feel really bad. But so when Ralph and Piggy they're kind of normal, I guess. I mean, like, I guess you could say that like Jack and all the other guys are bad, but so they steal Piggy's glasses, and so Ralph goes up to see Jack, and but then Sam and Eric have him fight Ralph, and so they have like this little battle, and Roger like rolls a boulder down the mountain, which is like foreshadowed like in the beginning of the book when like they first go to the top of the mountain and they're like, oh cool, look, a boulder, let's shove it down. And yeah, so this time the boulder kind of kills Piggy, which is really sad, and it shatters the conch, which really, like, it's the end of everything. Like, Piggy and his glasses are the symbol of civilization, of intelligence, of like sanity. Maybe that's what the word I was thinking of. But and then the conch was just like the democratic like reason for everything that they all had, and it's just like all of it, and Ralph can barely escape. So then he hides and they hunt for him like he's pretty much like he's an animal, and Jack and all of them put the forest on fire, and it's like they see the officer and everything goes back to normal. But I don't know if like they'll ever be normal again. I don't think I could ever be normal again if I killed someone and I lived through all that stuff. But so yeah, I think this is a really good book. I like the way it was written, and I like the way it's like the dialogue is really real between people. The writing was really believable, and it was really cool. It's a cool story, and it's really interesting. I think they should make a TV show about it. I still can't get over that. It's so much like Lost. No wonder I like it. So yeah, I really like this book, and I kind of have. I mean, I read it before, so it's kind of cool that I like gotta read it again, because things are always more different when you're not reading them for school, when you're reading them for like pleasure. And I thought it was kind of cool that I already had like all the background and insight and stuff to go along with it. So I don't know, I would recommend this book to anyone who would read, like, at any age too. I mean, you're obviously older than junior high, and you probably enjoyed it, so it's a pretty good book. I see why it's a classic. Kill the pig, slide his throat. 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 Till it's